Hello everyone, Bruce Wayne here, Gotham Collections. Holy shit, we have a dandy here for you tonight. Got a special video. We know it's Comic Book Wednesday tomorrow, so we discuss a list of books here that are the, I guess, the keys of the week, potential keys from various sources. They're telling us what we might want to consider picking up tomorrow, and we'll run through that. Also, we'll go through the scoreboard to see who is currently in first place between myself and the investigative reporting team. So that should be a dandy there. Who will be in first place? Who will be the greatest comic book speculator in the universe? Yes. Will it be Brucey Wayne? Perhaps it'll be Sheldon from Buttfuck Nowhere, Newfoundland? Brad from fucking New Brunswick? Or C.P. Vicious? Who knows? But we will find out. Alrighty. And enough about that. And I have a couple books just to show you, just as a backdrop as we discuss our books. This is a book that kind of baffles me because people are paying the same price for the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. I don't know why you would buy that when you could buy this for roughly the same price. This is the first appearance of Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn. This is a 12-cent book. It just blows my mind. So yeah, this is a book you should be running for right now because Gwen's not going anywhere. She just gets more and more popular. Eventually, people will clue in and say, "Whoa, I want this book." I mean, they already do, but it should be worth way, way more, in my opinion. So just something to think about. And I'll flip the book behind there. We'll show that off a little later too. Pretty nice book. All right. So what do we got this week coming up tomorrow? What should you consider? Well, they're saying House of X #3 is something to look at. Not really much going on story-wise as far as we know, so you might want to stay away from that one. We have Batman Superman #1. That's the first appearance of what is this? A new dark multiverse Shazam. Yes, really, that's all you could come up with. Like, come on. Yeah, so obviously stay away from that one. Venom 17, which is a pick of the week from another YouTuber, and don't see the reason why, besides maybe a good story or whatever, nice cover, but nothing really going on. It's a return of the sleeper, whoop-de-doo. Buffy #1, unless you're a fan, stay away from this one as well. It's the first appearance of the Chosen Ones. We have a slew as usual, a bunch of #1s, mostly independent. Mall #1, we have Mountainhead #1, Necromancer Map #1, Once and Future #1. You might want to look at that one because they're saying it's a nice cover, it's low print run, blah 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 blah. But as Biscuit always says, who cares how rare it is if no one wants it? You know what I mean? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles '97. That's a little interesting because it's a Janique, I guess, her costume, her little bandana around her eyes, and whatnot. So that's a key. We have this one's kind of interesting too. Marvel Team Up #5, and we have Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel here, and then apparently it looks like Miss Marvel has like an Alfred, like a Lucius Fox kind of co-star in this one now, who's basically an older fella who helps Miss Marvel with some gadgets and crap like that. So this could be a character that'll be sticking around for a while. So you might want to consider this one for sure. I think it would be probably worth $5 down the road. Right, so we got Tommy Guns is another probably a good story, but who the hell cares later kind of thing. Speculation wise, Wildcats #1. I mean, we've gone through that one many times, and let's just leave it at that. We have Action Comics 1014. Now this one's considered a key because it's the first crossover. Naomi, whoop-de-doo. Really, I think the Naomi train has kind of left already. The first book, even though it's very rare, is tanking in value. I mean, it's still worth $60, but it was like 120, 150 at one point. So yeah, I think that Naomi thing where everything she touches is gold, or everything she's on is gold, I think that's over with. So I wouldn't bother with that one. The first crossover too. I mean, who really cares? We have Red Hood and the Outlaws #37. This one's very interesting because it has 4 apps. Could be 4 apps of poop though. You never know. So we'll see what happens there. We have Absolute Carnage, Lethal Protectors #1. This is interesting because I've mentioned in the last couple of videos the Absolute Carnage #1 Young Guns variant cover, one with that mysterious figure on it that looked like a goblin, female goblin. Well, lo and behold, she is the Demogoblin and apparently going to be the first probably first cameo in Absolute Carnage Lethal Protectors coming out tomorrow. So that should be one that you might want to consider, although I would say the one with the cover, her on the cover, kind of takes over everything. So yeah. Right, we have, this is a strange one, not too many, a lot of YouTubers are asking why Marvel Comics 1000. I guess they're just trying to do the DC 1000 crap going on right in the last, while. Anyway, it's a first app of some dude who's when there's a lot of copies, no matter who the first app is, it's probably going to be poopy, unless this character really explodes, but chances are slim. We have Batgirl 37. That's a Middleton cover. Nice cover of the Chicky Poo there. Batgirl, we all love her, and she's looking good on this cover. So that could be hot, although we haven't really seen a hot, mainstream cover book in a while. I think people are getting a little weary of them because they're a lot of money after a while, and it's kind of like, why did I do that after? But yeah, so there you go. So what are our picks of the week? Well, we'll go through them all, but first, let's see the scoreboard. Who is in first place? Yes, we knew this would happen, didn't we, friends? Yes. Although it is quite neck and neck, but as of right now, Brucey Wayne is in first place, followed by Brad. So all it took was one book, really. Honest to God, I had a bunch of poop, and I picked the Supergirl Recall, and that one was up to 75. Now it's 65. So it could be 35 next week, and then in that case, I've lost. But as of right now, Bruce Wayne's in the lead, so all it takes is one book. So perhaps the investigative reporting team will have a winner this week, and then they'll be the greatest speculator in the world. All right, so what's CP Vicious here? CP Vicious, what's he picking? He's going with House of X #3. Why? Nobody knows. But his picks are always Gucci, so we'll see what happens this week. And then we have Sheldon from Buttfuck Nowhere, Newfoundland. And what is he picking this week? Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 97 with the first mask for Janika. Could be a dandy. Take warning, though, there is 7 variant covers of this, so you better pick the best one, or else forget it. Right, but that should be a key nonetheless. And for Brad could be the winner this week. I got that feeling now. And he's going, because at first I only thought there's one first app in this book. Now there's 4. So Key Collector found out some more information, and then, changed the 1 app into 4 now. So that's pretty good. So, I think he caught that one really quickly. Hopefully, yeah. So that's 37, and there's 4 apps in that, so he's going with that one. My pick this week, only because I picked the book, the Young Guns variant, last week, and of course, or a couple of weeks ago, and now, she's in the book. So first appearance of Demogoblin. This could be a character that takes off. I mean, who knows? So Spider-Man doesn't take much these days, and Spider-Man's, a huge character, so it's going to be a good one. Who knows? We'll see. They're really up to this book and how well it was written, I suppose. So. But anyway, those are our picks of the week, so we'll find out next week. Basically the winner of this week will be added up, and then we're going to change it up again next week for a new competition, new style or new setup anyway. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a good one. Please like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments. I'd like to know what you're picking up tomorrow. Is there anything we should consider picking up? That'd be great. Would love to know. Thanks again. Bye-bye.